Hey everyone, I've been seeing a ton of buzz about these floor-standing speakers lately, and I thought it was time to dive into why they're getting so much attention. I've had a chance to listen to them in a few different rooms, and honestly, the sound quality surprised me. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So let me give you the lowdown on the Klipsch RF-7 3 walnut wood furniture made floor-standing speaker pair. First off, the design is more than just a visual statement. The walnut veneer gives the cabinets a warm, natural look that blends nicely with both modern and more traditional decor. If you're like me and care about a living room that feels cohesive rather than a makeshift audio lab, these speakers sit right in with the furniture without looking like an afterthought. The built-in cast frame woofers are also a solid construction choice. They feel sturdy, and I've had a couple of friends lean on them during gatherings without any wobble, which is reassuring if you have a busy household. When it comes to sound, the 90 by 90 Tractrix Horn really shines. In my home theater setup, the Horn delivers clear, articulate highs that keep dialogue crisp even in the midst of an action-packed scene. One of the practical benefits I noticed was that I could turn the volume up for a movie night without the treble getting too shrill, which is something you often hear with cheaper floor-standers. The spun copper cerametallic woofers pull in deep, controlled bass that fills the room without overwhelming the lower frequencies, great for those bass-heavy soundtracks in games or when you're listening to a live concert recording. Because the bass is tight, you don't need a subwoofer to get that punchy low end, which keeps the overall system cleaner and saves a bit of floor space. Speaking of space, another advantage is the speaker's footprint. Even though they're tall, the tapered front edge helps them sit closer to the wall without causing a big dip in performance. I placed them about a foot from a sidewall in a bedroom, and the sound stayed well balanced, which is handy if you're working with a smaller footprint. The wiring setup is straightforward too. You just need a standard speaker wire run to your amp or receiver, and the terminals are clearly labeled, which cuts down on any guesswork during installation. If you're an audiophile who likes to switch between different sources, the RF-7 3's dynamic range handles both streaming services and high-resolution FLAC files without breaking a sweat. I popped a vinyl record on a turntable connected through a phono preamp, and the speakers reproduced the nuance of the needle's movement, details you might miss on less capable drivers. For music lovers who enjoy the occasional party, the speakers can project enough volume to fill a medium-sized living room, but they still maintain clarity, so you don't end up with a muddy wall of sound. Now, looking at the pros and cons as they've played out for me, the biggest upside is definitely the combination of aesthetic appeal and solid performance. The speakers manage to look good while delivering a full-range experience that's hard to find in this price bracket. Another plus is the durability. The cast frame woofers and sturdy cabinet construction give you confidence that they'll hold up over the years, even if you move house or have pets around. On the downside, the deep bass can feel a bit pronounced if you're listening in a very small room, so you might want to experiment with placement to avoid an overly boomy feel. Also, the price point is higher than entry-level floor-standing models, which could be a hurdle if you're on a tight budget. All in all, I think the Klipsch RF-7 3 pair offers a solid mix of style, build quality, and audio performance that makes them a worthy consideration for anyone looking to upgrade their home audio without sacrificing the look of the room. Thanks for hanging out, and if you're interested, you'll find the link below. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Klipsch RF-7 3 walnut wood furniture made floor-standing speaker pair, 2017, sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like 90 by 90 Tractrix Horn and spun copper cerametallic woofers actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off.